Hi, welcome to Simple or Not Kitchen. My name is Melissa, and here in Simple or Not Kitchen, we take some of those online cooking videos and we put them to the test and let you know if they're simple to follow or not. And with inflation, the cost of everything is going up. So today we're being thrifty. We're going to make 3 pantry staples from 1 bag of almonds. We're going to make almond milk, almond flour, and almond butter, and still have enough nuts left over to snack on. All of these items are super easy to make. To make our almond milk, all we need is 1 cup of almonds and 4 cups of water. We're going to combine them in a blender. The water and the nuts are going to blend for just a few minutes in the blender, and then we're going to pour the mixture through a strainer. After the initial straining, our almond milk still had quite a few pieces of nuts in it, so we decided to strain it again with a fine mesh strainer. And you can see all those nut pieces that are still in there. So we strained it once again in the metal strainer. And the ground up nuts that were left in the strainer, I'm going to go ahead and just put it in a container and use those when I make some almond muffins tomorrow. You don't want to throw that away. If you are using your almond milk in smoothies or baked goods, this amount of straining might be okay, but we want a finer strain on our almond milk so that we can use it in coffee. So we're going to use a piece of very clean cloth, and we're going to go ahead and strain our milk through that cloth. And we're going to go ahead and squeeze this so that all of our liquid comes out through the fabric while the nuts are left behind. This extra step, it takes only a few minutes and produces a nice smooth liquid. For our next almond-based pastry staple, we're going to make some almond flour. All we need for this are 2 cups of almonds and a food processor. And all we're going to do is just run our food processor until our nuts form a nice flour-like texture. And this only takes a few minutes. And I am using almonds that have not been blanched. These are raw almonds, and they still have the brown skin attached. And that's okay. This will produce almond flour that is more brownish in color than white. If you don't like that, then use the blanched almonds and you'll get a different appearance in your flour. And that's all there is to making almond flour that you can use just like flour in any kind of baked goods. And the process for making almond butter is the same, except we want to release all the oils from the almond. So we're going to heat them in an oven for about 5 minutes at 350 degrees, and then into the food processor they go. I'm adding a little bit of cinnamon and a little bit of salt, about half a teaspoon of each, just to give my almond butter a little bit of extra flavor. And at the end, I'll add a little bit of honey as well. You can do this plain without any additives at all, and it'll turn out just the same. And the key to making almond butter is just to be patient. You will have to stop the food processor from time to time, scrape down the sides, and then start it again. Eventually, the oils are going to release and everything is going to get nice and creamy. And this does take a while, but eventually you'll see that it starts to form a paste, and we want to keep it going until it's nice and creamy. And at this point, I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of honey just to give my almond butter a little bit of sweetness, and then I'm going to continue processing it. And then that's it, delicious honey butter to put on your toast or crackers. Each one of these items comes in super handy in the kitchen, and they were so easy to make. Altogether, we used about 4 cups of almonds. Thank you so much for watching Simple or Not Kitchen. For more recipes, articles, and video, go online to PenelCentral.com.